Sorry, just give me 1 second. Literally, my food was not supposed to be at the point that it is. Just 1 second. You're not getting any. Ow. That's why you shouldn't be walking around. Your leg? I didn't go out. Okay. Big girl. Left big paw. A line paw. Hey. No, don't move that too much. Don't scratch yourself. And she got claws. Yeah, she got claws, but she turns them. Huh? Yeah, she's got claws, but she turns them. Oh, okay. Ow. Grand smoke, please.
Okay. Maybe we'll fucking find some peace here because, God forbid. We're going to be reviewing an old wrestling show in a minute. I'm choosing to dodge out of life while it's starting to move in familiar fucking annoying circles. And I'm having a lot of trust issues come up right now. I'll tell you this, if things like this keep happening, boy, I'm going to be a rich boy. Off my coat. I'm in a position right now where, like, I'm unhappy with a number of people, but unfortunately, it is the case that I generally don't tend to bring things up to some of these people. Not all of them. Some of these people. And just keep it the fuck to myself, which then breeds that whole keep it to yourself thing, which I do. I'm told not to, but I'm given no reason to, which bleeds into why I don't talk to everybody about everything, because you can't. Which bleeds into this is why we ask people if they have my fucking back when they clearly don't. Two down. Ty, Richard, gone. Hasta luego, bye-bye. And believe me when I say more of it's happening today. I know more of it's happening today because people are just deciding to act like the way they are. Can't bring up things to some people. Oh, okay, it's here. Okay. I don't owe anybody anything. For clarity. So when I'm getting treated the way I am, and there's no explanation or anything, it's a full stop down. I'm backing the fuck out of the shit right away. We're in WrestleMania season. It's the road to WrestleMania. Stand and delivers tonight. It's watching in your house. Just go buried alive. I don't know why we're watching in your house. Come on. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the show to load up here. What is happening? Okay. And then we'll do one of these. That's fine. This is still loading. I'm just trying to watch in your house, man. Okay, or not. Can we watch it here? Different link. Ew. This just ain't working. Fine. Just trying to watch wrestling. We are having technical difficulties, sorry. With the tone of the day, I should not be surprised. And it's only 7 a.m. Goody fucking gumdrops. Oh, nothing is working, which is wildly strange. Never had this issue with this server before. Here we go. We are queuing up Survivor Series. A nice fucking 3-4 hour show. We're probably gonna do the Survivor Series after. Or maybe we're gonna go fast. I don't know, but
this match has been ordered to continue.
if I hear one more bullshit lie today, I'm gonna pop my fucking cap.
The wrong guy won.
This is bullshit! Everybody screwed me!
I don't like him, I don't trust him, and I don't believe him. You know, a lot of people don't agree with my lifestyle, but it is mine, so I'm falling little shit.
Just because I come out here and choose to live my life openly and freely does not make you a better man. I don't respect you. You don't understand what it means to have dignity, to have poise, to bring prestige to the World Wrestling Federation. I do this because I like it. You do it because in your mind, Mark Man, you really think all of this is yours.
Goodness.
This here is what it's all about. You are a zero, my hero. You're a disgrace to professional wrestling. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, is the icon that can still. You're nothing but a degenerate. Who is the
Okay, I don't need a show full of this bullshit.
Stopper? Me, the Lord, God that can still go. You're nothing but a degenerate. Who is the show stopper? Me, the lowest form of.
Oh, this is fucking fucked up. Sorry, I had to get a little angry moment earlier today. Holy shit, this is annoying. Continue the video. I'm hoping if we do this in low quality video that we can actually watch it without the
We're down to 1 minute and change.
get to it.
And of course, Billy Gunn. And look at those clubbing blows. Nothing too fancy, King, about this method of. And the Road Dogg and the God ones, and certainly, ladies
So
and
opening
gentlemen,
match is a classic
it was,
Survivor
just
Series
about
tag
3
team
weeks
match. It
ago
looks like we got.
when Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg took on the Headbangers.
Is that
And
the
that was a
Blackjacks, the new
shocking
Blackjacks
situation that occurred, King.
with
Without
the
a doubt.
Headbangers
I'll tell you,
actually.
Take a look at that big boombox. It was boomed right into the head of one of the Headbangers. Look at that. Unbelievable. That is Billy Gunn driving that boombox right into the
Yeah,
head
that
of
was gnarly.
Thrasher. There you see the results.
And who we got coming up now? So we got the Cowboys and the Headbangers.
Oh, you maple-leaf loving freaks! You're about to find out the true meaning of Southern justice. I see that steers and queers have already made their way to the ring. Well, now all you real, true-to-life Yankee bastards are gonna see what Southern justice is all about. Black tracks and butt bangers, you are done for.
closing remarks, and we expected nothing less from the Road Dogg, who certainly King fights a good game, talks a good game, I should say.
Oh, yeah, you know, if you could win matches with your mouth, you'd probably be one of the champions around here. But unfortunately, you have to produce in the ring. But you know what? I think that the Road Dogg, now with his new attitude and his new partner, badass Billy Gunn, I think they can get the job done.
These 8-man tags are elimination tag team matches. Once a man is defeated by pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification, he must return to his locker room, and the match will continue.
JR doing a great
until
job.
one entire team has been completely eliminated.
The Road Dogg taunting the Blackjacks with their own hats there.
And the bell sounds, we are ready to go here. 2 referees will be assigned to each of these Survivor Series matchups, these 8-man tag team matches, with no time limit. The only restraints, or the only time constraints, would be that the match will continue until one team has been vanquished, completely eliminated. I love that kind of match. It is Phineas Godwin and Blackjack Bradshaw, or Wyndham, I should say.
Jeez, what?
Trying to get out here. Hard shoulder block by Wyndham. The son of Blackjack Mulligan, knocking the rather, well, he's a little weird, old Phineas is, from Bitters, Arkansas.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't start already, JR. Nothing weird about the guy just because he comes into the ring wearing a pair of overalls and, I don't know, he's supposed to sweat a lot. He's already soaking wet. The match has just started. But that doesn't make him weird.
Those 3 years in the 3rd grade had nothing to do with that now.
Wait a minute.
The
Now,
3 years in the
That's a
3rd
streak
grade,
there.
wild
Huge
work.
man. And now the veteran, catching Phineas taking his eye off the ball, so to speak.
That's the way Grandmama Godwin used to slap them when they were little kids. I don't think they'll take kindly to it now, though.
Blackjack Bradshaw stepping over the top rope. And the man that reminds a lot of folks of Stan Hansen takes old Phineas up.
Big power slam by Bradshaw. A young, spry Bradshaw.
Again, once you are defeated,
We are what, Survivor Series '97? It would be about
methods that we
8
talked about,
years,
you
and
gotta
Bradshaw
go
would
back to
go on to
the
become quite a
locker
figure
room.
in
Submission,
WWE
disqualification, or
world.
countout.
And I want to tell you something. I know from experience, you go back with your head hung low. It's an embarrassment. No, it's not only. It's an embarrassing situation to get eliminated from one of these matches. You know you've let your team down. You know that everybody saw you walking back to the dressing room. It's bad. Nobody wants to lose in one of these matches.
Certainly a long walk back to the locker room in those showers. And Phineas looking for a tag, and it didn't look like the Road Dogg was too overly eager to get the tag, and neither was Billy Gunn for that matter.
We call that the old short arm, JR. Said he was sorry.
I'm sure he meant it. Collar elbow lock up here.
Wait a
Two
minute.
big bulls. One from Arkansas, one from Texas, locking up.
Man, this isn't the show I even want what I wrote.
Tag champions. 5 men in this match that carry tag team gold. The Godwins, the Headbangers, and of course, Billy Gunn. And look at those clubbing blows. Nothing too fancy, King, about this method of attack.
No, that's what I like about the Godwins. They're not out here flying all over the place being real fancy. They just club you into submission.
Bradshaw. Look at that mustache.
Well, you've got to believe that the locker room area right now certainly got to be tense, to say the least. And there's a lateral press there. Bradshaw looking for a suplex. It's blocked by the 303-pound Henry Godwin. And Godwin counters. Man.
Calling the Canadians Yankees.
And now Godwin with the cover.
Survivor
Press
Series
followed that
97.
suplex.
I'm so tired of hearing about it. I'm so tired
You know,
of
I've heard the Road Dogg, and I just can't get used to calling somebody badass, but badass Billy Gunn, I mean, they've been shooting their mouth off all day here.
There's a cover. 1, 2, 3. No, not 3.
They've been bragging. They've been screaming back in the locker room area about what they're going to do in this match, and so far they're yet to tag in.
Abdominal stretch into a pinning situation.
Wow.
And a free count. Good job by Bradshaw. And the match continues. There's no rest period now. Henry Godwin has got to go back to
Bradshaw with
the
a
locker room. He has been
wrestling move.
eliminated.
It's crazy.
He'll be returning to the locker room. And that leaves the quartet of the Blackjacks and the Headbangers with a 1-man advantage. And look at this fist fight.
I want to tell you what's really embarrassing.
being the first man eliminated in the entire Survivor Series. That's an extra long walk to the locker room. I don't think even one of Granny Godwin's biscuits will make old Henry happy about right now. Wyndham now back in, front face.
It's a big suplex by Blackjack Wyndham.
Wyndham
Lazy
floated
cover.
over, got a lateral press, and got a 2 count.
Wyndham looking for a gut wrench.
Into the slam. Again, Wyndham going for the cover, and Phineas holding on for dear life there, able to kick out at 2.
Henry Godwin out. Now Phineas is not looking too good.
Whoa.
Big flying
Hard
clothesline by Wyndham.
And Wyndham now again with a cover.
Lazy
That's
cover.
3 lateral presses in succession. Well, I think the Blackjacks are feeling a little cocky now because they know it's 4 on 3. They got the advantage, and if they eliminate Phineas here, it'll be 4 on 2. Sort of like the power play advantage you get in hockey. There's a clothesline. And that could be it. Right there, it's all.
Dang.
Well, that evened it up. And Mosh in.
You never see a
Phineas.
clothesline in a match unless JBO's doing it these
Got to
days.
go back to the locker room. So now we're back to 3 on 3 here. Somebody, look out. Oh! Phineas sagged when he should have sagged, apparently. And
Fans seem to love the headbangers.
Really, the Headbangers and the Godwins have no love lost for each other. The Headbangers won the tag titles in September in Louisville at Ground Zero, and then lost them to the Godwins just last month in St. Louis before over 20,000 fans in the Kiel Center. Well, I was proud to see that, to be honest with you. I was a little embarrassed to have the World Wrestling Federation represented by champions that wore dresses to the ring. Look at this.
Skirt.
Mosh going upstairs.
It's a skirt.
And a drop toe, taking the bigger man off his feet. Good strategy. Pull your skirt up. Phineas Godwin goes about 6'7", just over the 300-pound mark. Believe it or not, did go to college. Has a college degree, King, and was a pretty good amateur wrestler. Is that right? That's what I hear. Well, where'd he go wrong? Too many Marilyn Manson videos. That could be it. Phineas worked his way back up. And follows with a pretty old-fashioned hand and then another elbow. And the tag finally made, and now we're seeing the first time.
Billy Gunn in the ring.
Billy
Where
Gunn didn't
Phineas
get a very warm reception, checking in.
did the tricep beat.
Double elbow. I don't think these Canadians like the Texans up here today. I'm not sure. Not too high on Billy Gunn, and maybe there's good reason for that. Well, be careful. I don't think they're too high on Oklahomans either. I like to hope not. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn have stolen the Blackjacks' hats since they've been together. They've stolen the LOD's shoulder pads. They cost the Mariquas a match on Raw. They've been pretty successful, made everybody mad at them. They're sort of like Saddam Hussein. Everybody's mad at them, right? What is this crowd shouting? Something in French, I think. Well, I can't help you there. OJR has enough problems with English. And
Billy Gunn inciting the crowd, doing a great job.
solid right hands. Boy, Billy Gunn is an impressive athlete. Look at, oh my goodness.
I think they're calling Billy Gunn a cigarette in the UK.
Billy Gunn got right in the face there with that clothesline. That may give Moss, well, it did give him the opportunity to tag. He just didn't take it. The clothesline, not to mention the boot in the face right before that. Come on, Billy!
Ooh.
Right hand by Mosh as Billy Gunn needs to regroup here. Maybe needs to make a tag.
I'm just gonna say they're chanting Billy's gay. Oh,
Was countered. And that's good move by Billy Gunn who hooked the leg.
Billy Gunn
And Billy Gunn
eliminating
eliminates Mosh.
Mosh.
And Billy tags in Phineas Godwin. So it is Thrasher and Blackjack Bradshaw remaining on their team. 3 men are remaining on the other side. Phineas Godwin, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. Look at Road Dogg. Look how proud he is of it. Yeah, he went for the old bulldog, but it was countered at his own face. Went right into the net.
getting the crowd going.
3 on 2. A man advantage points for Phineas, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn. And again, the rules of the Survivor Series and these 8-man tag matches are very simple. The match continues until one team has been completely eliminated. Side headlock by Thrasher on Phineas Godwin. You gotta love Phineas Godwin's wrestling boots there. He's the only wrestler I know that's got boots that have steel toes. His wife has a pair of those too, I think.
Ooh, thumb in the eye.
That looked good setting up on top of a Massey Ferguson down there in the Ozarks. That's attractive. In case you didn't know that, King. I know Kings don't know stuff like that. I'll tell you something else this King don't know. Where's McMahon? You know where McMahon is? I sure do. He's here. How about letting me in on it? He's a little busy right now. Why am I always the last to know everything? Well, we'll hopefully get it over with McMahon a little bit later. There's some fighting going on out there. Well, nobody said that the headbangers were... Hey!
Oh!
Come on!
Thrasher biting the hand in a top wrist lock.
And it is a Survivor Series match, so everybody wants to obviously survive. I was going to bite somebody's fingers. I think Phineas would be the last person.
Good luck in WCW.
Well, you never know where they've been. You're darn right. Look at this. Billy Gunn just came in there beside us and had a drink of someone's soft drink, their beverage. Pretty nonchalant. And of course, the Road Dogg is still talking. That Road Dogg ever got laryngitis. You have to put him in intensive care. There's a cradle and a roll-up, a near fall. Thrasher telling Phineas that he was that close to going back to the shower. Well, if Thrasher can count, he better look around and see what the sides are right now. He's pretty close himself. 3 against 2, Thrasher, you idiot. And from the smell of things, I think Phineas missed his shower on Saturday night. I didn't do that.
Poor Phineas. Very interesting approach to this match by the Headbangers. I don't really recall seeing them wrestle this sort of pace.
Road Dogg always talking. Hip block is countered. A lot of leverage and technique to get the big man over. And Phineas mule kicks. And so does a Thrasher arm drag takeover. Right back into the arm bar. So the larger, taller man, Phineas Godwin, again, negotiated right off his seat. Good move by Thrasher. I wish Phineas would just go ahead and get really, what they call down the Ozarks, riled up. I love it when he gets riled up and he starts those mule kicks. It's a thing of beauty, Ross. Come on. We are live throughout North America. We are live in the United Kingdom.
I believe Phineas Godwin is now a pretty important chef or some kind of high-ranking chef. Mr. Dennis Knight.
Thrasher up and over. Look at him. Oh! Phineas taking face first down.
Looks like Thrasher's heading to the top rope.
And it wasn't chicken fried. Look out, Phineas!
Stage dive.
No, that's a 3 count. Thrasher eliminates Phineas Godwin, and for the first time, it's the Road Dogg in. Conveniently enough, nailing Thrasher from behind. Look out! Hip block takeover. That's a rude welcome for the Road Dogg right there. Uh-oh. Well, business just picked up here with this big man.
Ooh.
Bradshaw, 6'6", 305 pounds.
Bradshaw maintaining wrist control over Road Dogg.
Is this manhandling? Get out, get out. He is manhandling the Road Dogg. He's whipping him like a dog. I'd run away if I were you. Oh, Bradshaw's whipping Road Dogg like a government mule. Oh, no. Boom. Short lariat.
Yep.
Bradshaw just
Bradshaw lining up Road Dogg for a gut wrench.
No! Into the slam, and Bradshaw didn't even leave his feet. But the Road Dogg certainly did, King. Oh!
Ooh.
Nice stiff kick right to the kidneys to get your attention. That just kicked the dog out of him. Look at this now.
Oh, Road Dogg with a pin.
Road Dogg's got Bradshaw rolled out. Did he get 3? Oh, wait, he's in. Referee's got to make a call here. What is the story? Yeah, he said it's a 3. He's out. Bradshaw's been counted out. And that was a 3 1/4 before Bradshaw got a shoulder up.
Dang.
That is 2 1/4. That's not going to bode very well for Thrasher now. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn have been left intact. He's reminded him of his head where that boombox landed. Well, in any event, slice it any way you want to. It's 2 against 1 here. Thrasher cannot make any mistakes. Well, what a cheap shot there. Didn't really matter if Thrasher makes mistakes. Mistakes happen. Will this be enough of an unfair advantage to put Thrasher away? Well, that's what you got to love about Survivor Series. You get some unfair advantages. Who said life's fair anyway? Look at this. What is this?
Pump handle on Thrasher.
An abdominal stretch or no? I think he was trying to negotiate some sort of pump handle slam there before Thrasher was able to counter out of it with a hip lock.
Big tag. Thrasher didn't see it.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn legal.
Look out! It's reversed. Oh, but
Missed Billy
man.
Gunn, like
Billy
completely
Gunn
missed
right
that
off the
move.
top. And Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg.
And it's impressive because like Billy Gunn like looked so graceful and he overshot the mark, and it was halfway across the ring.
Well, a gallant effort by the Headbangers and the Blackjacks. And if Thrasher thought that boombox on his head was something, it was nothing compared to that badass Billy Gunn boot off the top rope. Well, the key to that whole exchange, I believe, King, was the blind tag. Thrasher did not see the exchange, a legal exchange we should add. And then after the tag was made, what's this? Yeah, this is what happened right here. Billy Gunn off the top rope with that big right foot, right across the head of Thrasher. The Lair Canada there by Billy Gunn. And Billy Gunn and Road Dogg survived for their team. What a crowd. Absolutely phenomenal. Le prochain combat est également un combat d'élimination par équipe. Tout d'abord, un poids compris de 1151 livres. Vous avez The Jackal, Recon, Sniper, The Interrogator,
Okay, I can't with this hair. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna get a drink. The Truth Commission.
Making their first appearance on a WWF pay-per-view. And certainly the most imposing force, perhaps, in many, many years, is the Interrogator. 7 feet tall, 388 pounds. Oh, he's a load, all right. And just, I mean, you got to just look into his face. I mean, that's enough right there to send chills up and down your spine if you're an opponent of his. I mean, this guy he's scary looking, Ross. Look at him. Look at that neck. You don't believe me? Ask the Jackal. The Jackal, the inspirational leader of the Truth Commission, with some sort of David Koresh-like tendencies, in my view. What do you mean by that? It's a little weird.
Yo, you ate this morning. You're not kidding anymore. You look that good. You have to wait till early afternoon. Don't touch me. Didn't even get my fucking drink. Theo, what? Okay, we can do that in a second. Give me a moment.
Absolutely a phenomenal crowd on hand here in the Molson Center in Montreal, Quebec. First time the Survivor Series has ever been held in Canada. This, however, is the 5th pay-per-view to emanate from Canada. Where are they going? They may want to put those bikes out of harm's way because when these 8 men get it on, King, there's just no telling where the action's going to end up. Well, I'm going to tell you what I think the problem is. I think they looked around and they thought, we better not leave these very, very expensive motorcycles out here around all of these Canadians. You know, Canadians can't be trusted, Ross. King, I don't know if I would agree with that at all. What makes you say that? Just the reception I've gotten from them every time I've ever crossed the border. Oh, here we go. And here we go. Let's get it on here.
Oh my gosh. What is this match even?
And look at this interrogator. Paired off with Chains.
So the interrogator, that's Kurgan if I'm correct, yeah.
Chains and the interrogator. Chains is no small man. He's 6'6", close to 300 pounds. And he almost looks like a kid in there with the interrogator. You know what? I don't think anybody has even heard the interrogator yet since he's been here. Look at this.
So Chains, if I'm correct, that's Brian Lee. And
Chains is rocking this big giant.
there's Crush. And the Harris boys are representing
And this
DOA.
is kind of what we expected in this matchup. The gang rules. There's never been more pertinent as far as these 8 men are concerned. And the interrogator introducing his skull to the turnbuckle. Look at this, though. Look at the power in this guy. He just said Cage is 6'6". Oh, top off slam. The giant just planted Chains, and the interrogator has disposed of Chains, and that is certainly no easy task. 1 down, 3 to go. Now, I think they figured out how you take care of the interrogator. You double team him. Well, that's good in theory, but it's not legal. And now again, both referees are forced to come in the ring to try to maintain some semblance of order here. And it's going to be Recon tagging out the interrogator. You would think that the Truth Commission would be a little bit of a disadvantage with the Jackal, who is ordinarily not, I guess maybe not a wrestler, he's more of the leader of this group. But I think the interrogator more than makes up for whatever the Jackal is lacking. Recon on either Skull or 8-Ball, we're not quite sure. They look to be identical twins. Modified slam by Recon. Look how huge the interrogator is. Look at that. And there's the
Jackal.
Now the Jackal. Let's see what he can do. The
Watch
Jackal
Don Callis.
up on top.
Big knee
With a
drop.
knee right to the sternum. Well, you know, the Truth Commission. Uh-oh, look at this. Jackal's got big problems looming on the horizon. We're not kidding. I think Jackal has just discovered he's in a land of...
The Jackal trying to land. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Jackal's getting pummeled.
Look out.
Conan! Conan! Uh-oh.
Shades of the interrogator. Yeah, the Jackal is eliminated. I guess turnabout's fair play, and he was turned about before he was slammed. And now the sniper in. Again, we're not sure if it's 8-Ball or Skull. We're pretty...
Ooh, tricep knee.
That's a sniper. There's a knockdown and a near fall. And look out. Getting company. Is this thing on?
Oh.
Is this thing on? Yeah, it's Get ready to join us. You're actually supposed to be back in the locker room. You're supposed to understand.
JR, the quicker you learn that I do whatever I want because of those 3 men, the easier we're going to have it out here.
Okay, well.
You've been a point man in a systematic defamation of my character, calling me the David Koresh of the World Wrestling Federation. I'm out here to spread the truth just like I always do.
You know what, Jackal? He just called you David Koresh right before you came out here.
You see?
You know you did, JR. Don't deny it. I'm not denying it. Let's face it. The Truth Commission had, well, they had a little coup. They had a little uprising, didn't they? They got rid of the commandant.
You know what? I got rid of that Hogan's Heroes reject. And Jerry, you know that the quickest way to get heat in this business on yourself is to tell the truth. That's all I've been doing. My revelation for tonight is that my name will be glorified in Montreal at the Survivor Series.
Well, right now it doesn't look too good for Recon. He's having his hands full with Crush, the leader of the DOA. And, oh, there's a counter. The Crush, all that power blocks. Big move there. Will that be enough? The leg is hooked 1-2 in that near fall.
JR, DOA may well be 4 of the most impressively physical individuals ever put together. However, the unfortunate thing for them is that Crush is considered the brains of the operation. You find out that Crush does not have 1 iota of the mind power that I possess.
Well, I'm not sure that this is a GE college bowl, but in any event, nice back body drop there. Recon, the kick and land on his feet, comes back with a martial arts kick and knocks down. I'm not sure if that's Skull or, again, a rifle. I apologize for that, folks. They look just exactly alike. Pretty good collision there. And, well, Skull, it was 8-Ball. Skull's in there. Somebody illegally, no tag was made.
Now, all the DOA have been using the rules since they came in for their little motorized joyride for the World Wrestling Federation. Now we want to talk about rules. Hey, Jackal, look at this. This is the wrong man. Cover.
Fucking happening to me too. That happened to me.
And now the DOA with a man advantage on the Truth Commission. Recon has been eliminated. And should be back in the headed back to the locker room momentarily. What about that, Jackal? That's not right. Swinging neck breaker there. Wait a minute, there's a cover. Could be over 1-2. The fact is here, the referee is completely inept. The thing of it is, we've been playing by the rules, and all we've had is this terrible refereeing. My men are willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary for my glorification, and you see that tonight. Oh, a complete double team. Absolutely a double team. This one may be over. The interrogator in. He's been encouraged to get out 1-2, and the interrogator's presence delayed the count. That was a very smart move on the part of the interrogator. That's huge. Plus, he's got a lot of savvy in there. The big G, or the interrogator, as you call him, is yet to be let loose on the World Wrestling Federation. You should thank the Lord that I have kept the shackles of restraint on him thus far. Whoa! The interrogator got a cheap shot in. There's the bulldog. There's the cover, and there's the 3 count. And now we're down to 2-on-2 here. You'll find it. Even numbers, my true believers do play well for themselves, JR. All right, now it's back to where we started. Both teams are even. Oh! And
I can't do this right now.
For simplification's sake, King, but 8-ball and Crush, and of course Sniper and Interrogator. Yeah, you can call that even if you want to, but from my perspective down here, I don't see it as even when one side has the interrogator on it. These bikers, by definition, have no respect for the law or the rules of the World Wrestling Federation. My men are military men. They have respect, but it's not doing them any good here because these referees are complete idiots. Not only that, they're doubly inept. There's 2 referees in there. Neither one of them can see what's going on. 2 times nothing. Suplex by Crush on Sniper. Look out. And again, Sniper
I remember bright
purple
and yellow Crush.
with a head scissors, almost a figure 4 head scissors.
Like Kona Crush. I kind of like Kona
Crush
Crush.
looking for the submission. Remember, you can be eliminated by submission, pinfall, disqualification, or countout as the 7-foot, 388-pound interrogator looks on. Where did you fight? Where did this guy come from? JR, I will say that this man is very, without a doubt, this man is the biggest man. And he is yet to be unleashed. Where did I find him? He found me because he, like everyone else, needs something to believe in, JR. Well, I'm sure that he appreciates your motivation, or whatever you call it. There's a tag
Ooh,
bag.
kidney punch.
And your man, Sniper, is in a pretty bad way and in the wrong corner. JR, it may look bleak right now, but the fact is that there's a 7-foot skyscraper on the apron that says this thing is far from over. Look out! Double thrust. See, now that's just not a smart move on his part because I can only control the interrogator so much from here. This could get very ugly very fast.
Don Callis had a great head of hair.
The interrogator is in. This is going to get ugly real fast for the biker. Oh,
Ooh,
there's an
DDT.
DDT on Sniper, but there was a tag made. Good night. And sidewalk slam by this monster.
I think that's
I
it.
walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Over. Well, that leaves a Crush against the interrogator and the Sniper. And Crush now has got to fight for his life here, so to speak. You're not kidding. Crush is in a very bad situation.
Crush trying to pick up the interrogator.
On the outside, this is double trouble for this.
I wish I remembered more about Kurgan. I don't, though.
The interrogator blocked the attempted slam and now makes the tag to Recon, or excuse me, Sniper. Sniper now in Crush with Crush all alone. I think you're seeing right now, King, that my men are not afraid of anything except for one thing, and that is looking into my eyes at the end of the night and seeing disappointments.
Big slam by Crush, though. Yep. That leaves Kurgan, the interrogator, and Crush. Oh, interrogator, that same side slam. That'll be it.
This big 7-footer is unstoppable. Yet another revelation has come to pass. My glorification is about to take place. I win the Survivor Series. Well, he didn't exactly win it, but The interrogator made sure that the Truth Commission won. Look at this. Well, the David Koresh-like jackal has some sort of hold over these men. Why did you say that when he was sitting next to you? I tell you what, we're going to see great things in the Truth Commission, in my view. Here's we'll have a look at it, King. Well, you got crushed. He got the next to the last member of the Truth Commission. But before he knew it, just like all of the members of DOA, he fell victim to that big crushing sidewalk slam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody is wondering what's going to happen in the main event. And the fans here in Montreal are no different. We asked many of them earlier today to pick us a winner between Sean and Frank.
Tonight, Hitman is going to lose the title tonight, even though I don't want him to lose it. Michael's going to be a 3-time champ.
The main event? Shawn Michaels, man, big guy.
Guys, this is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
C'est le meilleur de la gang. Il n'y a pas d'autre meilleur que lui, c'est vrai. C'est notre Canadien, nous
Let's
autres.
go,
C'est
Ray!
notre Canadien.
Shawn Michaels va gagner comme Bret Hart parce que Shawn Michaels est le Génération X et numéro 1. We traveled 12 hours just to see him win and kick Bret's butt.
Brett va gagner, c'est sûr, il est au Canada. Il peut pas perdre. C'est sûr, il va gagner.
Trying to.
Shawn Michaels can go back to the USA because we don't like him. We
Oh boy.
Bret Hart all the way. Shawn Michaels is going down in Montreal tonight. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Certainly a variety of opinions, and you're looking at a live shot of downtown, beautiful Montreal. And certainly what a clean, wonderful city. Had some smoked meat last night at Schwartz King.
Well, you did good. I'm just looking at my calendar. I don't know if my calendar may be wrong. Is today Halloween? Did you see the faces on these people here in Canada?
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Kelly is standing by in our America Online room. Kevin?
Boy, the perfect accompaniment to the Survivor Series. Folks, thanks for joining us on AOL. Folks are tuning in from all over the globe, from the UK, from Canada, from France, from England, from Germany, everywhere, and of course in America as well.
Sorry, y'all. I'm
Superstars is how you do it. And look, Stone Cold Steve Austin is here right now. And Stone Cold, I know everybody's talking to you, asking questions online about your match.
Stupid questions. How's my neck? Am I concerned about the neck? You're damn right I am. But you got to go out there and see it's either sink or swim. Steve Austin doesn't sink. So you're damn right I'm worried about it, but that's the bottom line. You got to live with these things that go on, and Steve Austin is going on. I don't need nobody feeling sorry for me because this is just something that happens.
All right, well, Stone Cold is talking to the fans online right now. Join us, fans, on America Online. It's keyword Superstars, and for you fans tuning in around the globe, click on International, then on Sports. Then once you're there, it's keyword Superstars for exclusive backstage coverage and interviews with America Online. Right now, let's go back to JR at ringside.
Okay, Kevin, thank you very much. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen,
It's not showing on my screen either.
Fighters has been a very major part of the success of this Survivor Series. And obviously, we've got a record-setting crowd here for any Survivor Series. And earlier
Sorry, I'm
tonight,
having
they had quite the party. Our good friend George Birch from Milton Bradley and his son were with us, along with many fans, many sponsors. And there's his son having some fun. He'll have something to tell his buddies this Fuel Monday.
Yeah, they were up in the Sky Suite.
Yeah,
Not the cheap seats. I'm talking about the high-dollar seats up there, man.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's Team USA versus Team Canada in another 8-man elimination matchup. And there you see the 8 men that will represent their respective countries. And certainly a unique story on how Steve Blackman was put into this situation.
I should have said I'm John Cena. That would have been such a lame answer.
Last Monday night, we were in the sold-out Hershey Park Arena, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Vader meeting the Bulldog in a dog collar matchup, when the entire Team Canada attacked Vader, and then a fan by the name of Steve Blackman came into the ring, King.
Yeah, and look at this guy. I mean, we find out later that he's some sort of martial arts expert. He knows karate, jiu-jitsu, and all of this kind of stuff. But finally, the Anvil took him down, and Team Canada was going to do a number on him.
Well, Vader was trying to protect Steve Blackman from Team Canada, and Blackman would soon be escorted from the ring and jailed in Hershey. Blackman's from Anvil, Pennsylvania, not too far from Hershey. Vader was the man that bailed Blackman out of jail.
I remember this. This is a great story for a fan to just rush the ring, go to jail, get bailed by the wrestler that he was saving, and then he gets a contract. What the fuck?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not crazy about this idea of Vader's. I mean, here's a Johnny-come-lately. Sure, he may be a great martial art expert, but, you know, this
he's going to be in front of over 20,000 people here and half of the world watching, and he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's got to represent the entire USA. And that's going to be a great challenge for Steve Blackman and company. Let's take it back to Michael Cole, who's standing by with Team USA.
Vader, the team you've assembled here really doesn't even seem to have a common thread.
Vader has assembled Team America. Let me take a minute to introduce them. The man they call Goldust, Mark Merrill, and Steve Blackman, the newcomer in town. Now, Team America and Vader, we don't have very much in common, except we don't like big mouth Canadians trash-talking Americans, telling us how to think, telling us what to do, telling us how to act. So tonight, yeah, it's time. It's time to get bad. It's time to get back. And oh yeah, Team Canada, they're tough when it's 4-on-1. But tonight, look around you, Team Canada. It's 4 against 4. So it's just not Vader time tonight. No, it's America's time.
Mr. Blackman, 6 days ago on Raw, you needed a ticket to get into the arena in Hershey. Tonight, you're a member of Team USA. You must be nervous.
Well, I may not be experienced in WWF wrestling, but I'm certainly experienced in every other form of fighting known to man. And, you know, to me, a fight's a fight, so I'm ready.
Gentlemen, that's Team USA.
Zero charisma. Hold on. Aha. Oh.
Suivi de Mark Merrill, accompagné par la très jolie Xeno. Également, l'homme de mon surnom, Vader. Ici, Blackman. Mesdames, messieurs, Team USA.
Well, Team USA, not extremely popular as one would have predicted here in Montreal, Quebec. It's certainly not a very positive reaction. In addition to that, for Goldust,
well, now they know how I feel. That's the same way these Canadians have treated me every time I've come into their country, and it's with very, very little respect.
Well, no doubt the Team Canada will get a tremendous amount of respect. That means that FU is forever unchained, by the way. And Michael Cole,
I'm going to let the Team Canada finish making it.
Is standing by. And I think Michael is standing by with Team Canada.
That's right, JR. We're with Team Canada. British Bulldog, Team USA seems extremely confident, but they're on foreign territory tonight.
That's right. You're in the Canadian domain, USA. Tonight, you will leave the ring losers, and Canada will be victorious.
Doug Furnan.
That's right, Old Glory. What's there to glorify? I'll tell you what the American fans of WWF are about. They're about crack, crimes, slime, and now they have their new degenerates. Well, I used to be proud to be an American, but tonight I declare my independence. They say America, love it or leave it. I left.
Team Canada, gentlemen, back to ringside.
Well, that's certainly disheartening. I've known Doug Furnan since he was in high school playing football for the Commerce, Oklahoma Comets. What a turnaround for Doug Furnan. Of course, Bill LaFong lives in Calgary. And here comes Team Canada.
Wow. And Mr. the British Bulldog, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. The furnace invincible, mesdames, messieurs, Team Canada!
It feels like the seventh game of the Stanley Cup Finals when the Montreal Canadiens, who play right here in the Molson Center, will take on perhaps the New York Rangers. And interestingly enough, King, only one member of Team Canada was born in Canada. That's Phil LaFont, the Bulldogs from Manchester, England. Doug Furnace from Commerce, Oklahoma, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart from Reno, Nevada. Don't ever let the facts get in the way of a good story, Ross. Who cares? This is Canada against the United States. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit ashamed of the team that we're fielding. Well, you got
We're gonna be back. I gotta take care of some stuff.